The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of their lack of knowledge. Foresight, they don't have to see distance. That's why they're living in ignorance.
The man.
I Chelasway, I say, any country that use.
Hi, I'm your host tonight on What Matters at the Roundtable. Stanley West McPherson. November the 5th, 2019. We're live on Pegasus, Channel 13, Spectral, TV Cable Network. You can call in tonight. We're live in the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. You might have something to say, or you might want to get in on the discussion tonight. But if you missed tonight, we have a broadcast for 6 days a week. We are working around your schedule. Or if you don't have cable, hey, we can send you a direct link. Yes, to your phone or your tablet. But you can get a direct link. Or Pegasus has a website as well, and we send the show also to Pegasus. So hey, you can get the show. And we're on all social medias: Facebook, Instagram, Google, Twitter, yes, and YouTube. So hey, and Trabone, wherever, you can get the show. So hey, you can get tonight or previous shows, but you can have them. So hey, don't worry. We are working for you. And don't forget, today is voting, November the 5th. Get out and vote. Yes. We will be talking about that tonight. Okay, so I got some things that I've seen, and I want to let you know about that. Okay, so hold on to that thought. We want to let people know that, hey, you want a shout out, we can give you that. Don't worry about it. That's free of charge. I know sometimes people are commended for what they do. You know, sometimes they worth and they worthy of a shout out. So hey, don't worry. We got you. We see you. So we're going to give out a couple, so don't worry about it. But right now, I just want to let my grandkids know that, hey, stay in school. You know, also, my nephew, Derek McPherson, his daughter, I was listening to something she did. I want to give her a shout out, tell her to stay encouraged. She's making some tracks on hip hop. I need her to be confident in what she's doing. So I heard what she was doing. I heard it, and I want her to say, I want to let her know that I'm behind her, and do it with confidence. Okay, and it was good that her father was there with her, support her. So that's good. That's a good thing. So keep up the good work. You know, hey, if you got a talent, you got to use it. If you don't use it, somebody else going to use it, so you better use it. So I'm just letting her know that. Keep up the good work and do it with confidence. Do your tracks. Also, I want to give a shout out to all my ladies. Julie Cash. She says she's going to England, so they have a good time there. Also, Andrea Rachi, a Japanese woman. Yes. I just want to let her know, yeah, keep up the good work, because she's hilarious as well. So do you, you know, and I see you. And I'll send y'all the links. Y'all know the deal. I'll send y'all the links. So I know y'all always want to see the show, so I'm going to send that to you. Also, Monica, VVS, she's in Jamaica. She's in Montego Bay, Jamaica, so I know she's having a good time. That's where roots, culture, that's got roots there, so I'm glad she's having a good time there. All is well with her. Do you, Monica? Also, give a shout out to Kendra H. Let her know that, hey, from New York, keep up the good work. I see you. Also, Sophie. I got the Sophies. I got my sister Sophie, the Chain Gang. She almost had to put that in operational this week. I'm glad she didn't, but that chain gang almost went into operational because she had to, do her due. So I'm glad that she didn't put that into operational. And also our crew, Sophie. She's on Instagram as well, and she's a part of this crew here. And also Sophie Selfie 224. She said that she's looking for a husband in the United States. So watch out, young men. Sophie Selfie 224 is looking. Okay, she's hitting me up all the time. So hey, Sophie, you come to the United States, don't worry about it. You get somebody. She want to be here. Okay, so hey, this is what we're saying. We want everybody on the show. If you want to come here, so be it. That's all good. Also, we have so many people. Oh, I DJ, Hannah B from Portugal. We want to let her know that, hey, keep up the work, keep spinning the dials, keep spinning the wheels, keep it up. Also, Sunshine from Baltimore, Maryland, and Roosevelt S from New York. Yes, these are all my ladies. Keep up the good work. I see you. Chela from the Bronx. And also Nina K. Yep. Hey, do you. Get it going on. You know what to do. Also, we want to let people know that, hey, you can get the show anytime. Also, at Titus Towers, my voting center, Jackie B. Want to let her know that, hey, I'm giving her a shout out because she did a tremendous job today in dealing with voting, giving people what they need. So, hey, I'm giving her a shout out tonight, and I told her I will send her a copy of the show, a direct link, so she will get that. Also here with me in the studio, live co-host, Milton Webb.
What up, Stan?
How you doing?
I'm doing.
What's up?
Hey, I have a thing I want to say to a Robert Scott's family, friend of mine, Miss Ivory. We are sorry to hear about your brother's death. And here at the Roundtable, you have our condolences. This is a friend of mine from Philly. Her brother died. Her name is Ivory. His name was Robert. And we send you our condolences. And we're sorry to hear about your brother. And people out there ripping and running, hooping and hollering, getting it down where it's supposed to be. be careful. Starting to get dark early. A lot of people walking around, walking in between cars, ain't paying attention, running their mouth. Be careful, because they're going to always say, you should have been looking. So be careful of the things that are out there that a lot of people ain't paying attention to. Stay on your P's and Q's. Don't be on your P's and Q's. Stay on your P's and Q's. Because, hey, these things that you do for granted, sometime will come back and bite you in the back of the neck. So, hey, y'all be careful out there. Watch yourself. And always keep an eye out for the little ones. Always. Okay? All right, let's get this thing started.
Want to turn your attention to voting, the polls and the setup and how you supposed to deal with your votings, the rights of you, a citizen, supposed to vote. So that you supposed to cast your ballot. Now, they didn't change a whole lot of things. They got electronic things going on. They got where they want you to show identification, driver's license or ID. Now, these things here was struck down in court because they were saying 2-3 years ago on the last that they was trying to implement, and they were saying they violating people's civil rights by especially if they already been voting. Okay, so they got the history. They not a new registered or not. So they're trying to put things and stop people from voting, or what, you going to turn somebody back around because they don't show identification? Well, listen, they asked me. I still voted today, and I did not show them my driver's license or nothing because I heard that was a challenge, and I heard what came of that, and that was no, you don't have to show no identification. You don't have to, because that's a way of trying to stop people from voting. Okay, so we're looking at that, and don't forget, that is in the black area. Okay, so they racially profiling in these areas where they know people come out to vote. Okay, so for a long-time voter, you talking about some identification or some ID or state ID or some driver's license? No, because at first they was trying to use that for immigrants, to say that they have to show some kind of identification to show is they illegally here, or can they vote here, this and that. So now they're trying to push it on citizens. You see what I'm saying?
That's the way it came off.
That's the way it came off. And so, and then don't forget, all due respects to Granny, and all of them, because, I have a grandmother and everything, but they use them to apply it. Okay? So
yes,
they use them to apply that so that they could, get. Now, I respectfully, talked to Granny. I said, Granny, I already heard what they were saying about this, and I'm up on voting. So that's the first thing I do is I listen and I go through and do my research and find out that was shut down.
yes.
So they weren't supposed to do that, especially on people that was already voters.
That's
okay?
right.
Not no yesterday or I just registered.
This
no.
morning.
Right.
Yeah,
So they weren't supposed to do that. So they trying to kick that in there and throw that at us. You understand? And I'm like, no, because I went and voted for, and I want to tell you, I seen him last night, the mayor of Ithaca, Savante Myrick. I told him I was going to give him my vote. So the polls are still open. You can get there, okay? And, hey, cast your vote, because I tell you, everybody who we pick, hey, does something, Okay, so we ain't picking nobody, ain't doing nothing. Okay, we ain't giving nobody our vote that don't do nothing. So we telling you, whoever we pick does something. You know, so I cast my vote on Savante Myrick. Okay, he also was using there 4 years. Okay, and he's running again for another 4 years. Okay, so I gave him my vote. Okay, I went there early. That's how I took a canvas of the polls and what they was doing and this and that and the new changes, because they did a lot of new changes in voting. So I'm telling you, these are the things that you need to look for. See, only voters all the time know the changes. Notice the changes. See, if you don't vote, you ain't gonna notice the changes. But if you vote regular, all the time, anytime, whenever it come up, you gonna notice the changes. And they made some changes. I started seeing. You know, it was the ballot. No more signing your name. You sign your name on electronic computer now. Oh, hey, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna notice the changes. You know, and I noticed the NAACP had their hand in voters' rights for the rights of the citizens, that they does not violate our rights.
That's right.
Okay, so we need them to take notice. Okay, so hey, you can't be doing that to me, because I'm gonna vote anyway. And I didn't show them my license. I voted because I have the right to vote. Oh, and they have me there. I told them my name and everything, and they came up with me, my address. So I didn't need to show them no license. I didn't need to prove who I was. I'm already there. You see, I'm there already.
That's right.
Because once I gave her the info, intelligence,
she pulled you up.
that she pulled me up. I'm there. So I don't need to show nothing. You know, but this is the tactics that they use to try to stop people from voting. Okay, the vote. Listen, they coming up with all kind of nonsense now, man. You know, I mean, listen. You know, people are doing all kind of things. And then I got this issue I want to talk to you about. Prisoners coming out to vote, doing their time in certain states, Mississippi, racist states, don't want them to come out and vote. You know why? Because they're going to get them out of office. That's why they doing that. Because they don't want them prisoners to come to vote. Because if you got 2 million men coming up out of there and 2 million women coming out of prison, and they get to voting, you know what they're going to do? They're going to change this whole world around, because they ain't going to put you in there, because they're going to vote for someone that when they was in that can that did some help or did something to help them, or they wrote somebody a letter or something and somebody helped them. That's the one they're going to put in office that's running. They ain't going to put you in there. And that's 2 million to 3 million. That will change the vote. That's why, and I was listening to that on NPR, that's why they don't want them to vote. Talking about no, that's an issue. Because, hey, I'm telling you, I did 20. I did 20, and I'm voting. So I'm for them. I'm for them. And whatever it is, you can cast my vote on it.
You know, they don't want them to vote because of the simple fact that they're in there.
That's right.
And they see the struggle.
Yeah.
All right, they got it firsthand. They see it.
Thank you.
They understand it. They know it. All right? And these are things that they see in there that you can't see out in the street.
That's right.
So, you know, just out here walking around, you can't see what they go through
Thank
in there.
you.
You can't see the things that they taken away from them.
Sure can.
You can't see how they're being mistreated. But then they'll tell you, oh, everything is smooth, it's all across the board. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. You got people in there dying for no reason.
That's right.
You got people killing people in there for no reason. And the things that the guards do to you now.
Thank you.
Hey, let me explain something to you. And the first thing y'all say, oh, he's not like that. He got a wife and 3 kids. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. What you need to do is check him out before he got the wife and those 3 kids. All right? They're not asking you what you do or who you are. You go and apply for a job. What Clinton say? If they don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so check it out. But anyway, all right, you got to be careful because, like I say, what those prisoners in there see and know is things that you don't know and see out here in the street. And then you'll say, well, how did he know that? Because he's right there where it's at.
Right.
Okay, it's a difference to be right there where it's at and then let somebody tell it to you. It's a big difference. First-hand knowledge is no joke.
And that's why they don't want no one. That's why they don't want them to vote.
That's right.
Why they don't want them to vote, because they can change this whole outcome of the election, period. Okay, because they was doing it also. They was doing it to those that was coming over to this country, Mexicans, everybody that was coming over, Italian. They was changing the vote. So once they got registered, and Texas and all, they was changing the vote. So you can't be harsh or egregious to them, because they was changing things, all right? And just like the prisoners, when they get their rights after they've done their time, they will change. They will change things, okay? Because we see that that's what they are afraid of. They're afraid of these people coming out, doing their time and getting into society and getting their driver's license, getting their voter's registration and voting, and they will change things, okay? Because it's too much. They got the wrong people in there. The people that's supposed to be in there ain't in there.
Sure ain't.
And the people that's in there should be out here, okay? That's what the real deal, because you got so much people out here corrupt, robbing, stealing, the money, and taking stuff in plain sight. In plain sight, and nobody ain't doing nothing. But you got people in there that need to come out here, and you talk about, oh, it was this and that. No, and they got all this time, life and all that, for what? For nothing. And people out here in politicians and high places.
Police officers.
Oh, forget about them.
Police officers to kill people.
Gangs, I'll call them gangs.
All right.
Gangs with badges on, or Klansmen with the hood off.
Yeah, well,
okay, wearing blue. That's what I call them. I got names for all these people. I got the governor. He's a clown. I wanted to go see the Joker. You know what I mean? Because this guy here, he beat the Joker. How much he got? 25 million. And the Joker, I think he got something around 23 million or something for his. But this guy, he got 25 million. Okay? Yeah. The governor. 25 million he got. And he ain't getting nobody nothing. So he is the clown. He's sitting up there. Okay? What? How many terms he ran? 3 terms? And he's trying to get a 4th?
He is doing the 4th.
Yeah.
He is doing the 4th.
See what I'm saying?
But see,
he broke the law.
But those are the people in his office that voted him in.
And the people that went down between him, number 1 man and number 3 man.
Yep.
Okay? But he's got all the money. But they don't want to. He shut the investigation down because he don't want them to investigate him.
Because it was coming to him.
Because he's out of here. Yeah, they was coming to him. He was good. Listen. These people are crooks. They need to bring the prisoners out and put these people in there. That's what they need to do. Okay? Because they got the wrong people in the can. Wrong people. And that's bad. So, hey, this world is definitely upside down chaos. All right? So we trying to get people out of poverty, and they're trying to keep people in poverty. Okay? That's what they're trying to do. All right? So they stealing and robbing and taking from you, and they talk about all this lottery nonsense, this Titanic, and all this stuff is the fraud to get you to spend your money. Because I see people at the check cashing place, at the Western Union, spending money, $10, $20, $30, $40 on lottery, and they ain't got nothing yet. And they've been doing this stuff for years, and they ain't getting nothing. But all that's the government. They broadcast this stuff on TV, they broadcast it on the radio, and it ain't a crime what they doing, false advertisement and lying. But if I do something, they be ready to rush me out, okay, at the door. Talk about, oh, you did that. That was a fraud. This and that. You did that. You weren't supposed to do this. But what they doing in plain sight is a fraud. Lottery is a fraud. You know how much money they're making off lottery? Billions of dollars. And they worrying about, and I just heard today, the bank in England is making so much money off of loans, your loans, school loans. Guess what they're trying to do now? Change the currency to crypto. And that ain't nothing. That don't hold no weight. That ain't silver and gold. That ain't nothing. I ain't messing with that. No. But this is what they do. They try to get it off silver and gold. So, hey, we're going to pick you up next week, and we're going to deal with some more of the krypton. Because I call it krypton. You know, I don't call it what they call it. I call it krypton because that's what it is. Don't hold no weight at all. So I ain't messing with nothing but silver and gold, okay? Because the value of the dollar ain't nothing no more. So, hey, stay tuned. We'll see you next week. Good night.
Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Me have to return to St. Anne's and left Kingston. When you plant a new crop, the world start clap. All human beings start embrace that. There is no solution in this pollution. Them only mission is to create era done. Then after election, them cut them one. Get a youths, take this message from this Rasta man. I and I. Put up the gun and make we farm up the ground. Gonna see from what here, too much blood a run. Put down the gun and make we farm up the ground. Them say global recession so food Africa in a ground.